Good morning. It is day number 3. Time right now is 6:20. I don't have the pills in front of me, but I took them. Lipo Rush, Lipo Tour, Lipo whatever, my Nutrex. And does it work? Once again, I don't know. Don't ask me. Stop asking me questions. But today we're going to get up. I got 20 more minutes to, no, 30 more. $20 more minutes. 20 more minutes to wait. We're going to go for our morning walk. Try to get about 10 to 12,000 steps. I don't think my workout this afternoon is going to be the same. I think we're not going to walk this afternoon. So what I used to do, I used to walk 3 times a day. This morning walk, then I do a walk before I break my fast, then I do a walk after I break my fast. We're not going to do that. We're just going to do 2 walks a day, and a third workout being something completely different. Yesterday I did the Gymshark little things where you found like body weight workouts and you'll do those. Great. Loved it. Great. But first things first. Where is it? We got to get back into this book because Body for Life, I think we left off on page, I don't know what page we left off on, but we need to get back into it. We left off on page 67, right there. Of course, I got some of my notes from yesterday. I got a little journal entry for yesterday. I'll get into it, and we'll get out there on the walk in a minute. We are about an hour and 10 minutes in. I think I got about 6,000 steps maybe. So yesterday, I want to talk about this. Yesterday, I had a conversation with my nutritionist, dietitian. She's a really cool lady. And we're kind of going to switch. It's still going to be about the same nutrition plan, but we're going to add just a little bit more fat and protein and take away some of the carbs, because there's days where I'm just not recovering the way I should be recovering from stuff like this. And we're going to taper down my steps. I'm currently getting somewhere between 20 to 25,000 steps a day. But what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to take that down to 15,000, because like I told her, I am seeing like I have loose skin right here, loose skin right here, and I'm starting to see some loose skin down here, but I'm not seeing fat loss. So that's what keeps getting me worried, that I'm losing muscle, not fat. Now, I do see that when I was 320, my face is starting to thin out, so I'm seeing that. I had a side-by-side I posted yesterday on Instagram of me in the hospital versus me yesterday, so I could see the face is slimming down. But the body, I'm like, okay, is this fat or is this muscle? If it's muscle, that's a bad thing. If it's fat, who cares? And I do know that walking draws mostly fat than carbs and anything else. But at the same token, I'm probably carnitine deficient, so that's not going to work out very well. But what we're going to do is we're going to finish this walk. I didn't get a chance to read this morning, so we're going to read. I'll probably post that picture from yesterday up here so everyone can see it. But I'm probably going to do maybe 5 more laps, and then we'll head back home. So I'm still out here. I'm still walking. And one of the cool things about walking this trail is you see some of the same people every single day. Every day I'm out here, that there's one guy rehabbing his leg. He'll limp around with his cane, but he gets this track done. So it's cool to see people who've seen me since the day I started. And they're like, man, we see a change, bro. We see a change. Young blood, you right. That's how you know That's how you know they real old school, when they call you young blood. And now I'm starting to call people young blood. But young blood, we see it, man. You out here working. I wish I saw it in myself. I don't see it. I really don't see it. Like I say, I know fat is more voluminous than muscle. And they say if I was to take off all the fat and put on 345 pounds of muscle, I will probably look like I'm about 90 pounds. Who knows? But like I said, we out here working. And when I get back home, we're going to talk about a couple changes I'm going to make. They're not huge sweeping changes, but there's some changes I want to make. I want to implement. They won't force me to start day one over again, but let's just get to talking. Finally back. Okay, so finally back from my walk. I got about, let's see, how many steps I got here? Jesus Christ. 14,896 steps. Got 64 ounces of water. So we're good on that part. Now, let's talk about a couple changes. I'm ready to do some new stuff. First things first, we're not making that joke. We're not doing that again. We're going to up the calories a little bit. I need to start tracking. It's not that I don't track. It's I'll put in, like, for example, if I have, like, let's say 2 cups of mashed potatoes or 2 cups of rice, I'll put it in the cup and, pack it in, slash it, across the top, then put it in the bowl. So we do track that. Things like chicken thighs, chicken legs, I'll go in the app and I'll look and see how much it is. And then I'll add like 100 calories to that just in case it weighs more or less or whatever. So, but now we got to track everything because the scale does say I'm going down, but it's like where, what, and so that's number one. Number two, I'm going to hire a personal trainer. Now I can't do anything right now. It doesn't really make any sense to get a trainer and I can't go to the gym. So it doesn't make sense. But once I can go back to the gym, I want a trainer that can work on the upper body. Not really lower. Lower is fine. Upper body. 3, we're going to up the protein and keep the carbs at the same place. So it's going to be, Jesus Christ, wait a minute. Why is my face tan? My arms are tan, but my neck looks like, it's like the oven cut off and this, and I look like uncooked chicken. Don't make that joke in the comments. I'll block you. No, I'm joking. I'm tempted to step on the scale to see where I'm at right now because something ain't something. I don't know what it is, but something is not something. So whether it's I am losing muscle or I'm just body dysmorphia, I don't know which one it is, but when I look like this, it's like I got a small head and a big body. We need to change that. But at least I don't have a big head like Shea Butter. No, I'm joking. Shea Butter, please don't. She likes to go around punching people. Please don't punch me, please. Nah, shout out to Shea Butter. Best in Canada. Okay, second best in Canada. Bret Hart is always first. So we're going to up the protein, keep the fats around the same. So it's going to be 40, 40, 20. It was supposed to be a little different, but fats keep you full. Carbs kind of power you through the day. Whatever. Go watch a Greg Doucette video for all that shit. But I'm going to be excited for the personal trainer. I don't know who I'm going to get yet. I want someone that's here, that's on the ground, that can be at the gym with me when it's time to go back. That should be middle of August. Fingers fucking crossed. But until then, we got body weight, and something is better than nothing. Anyway, let me get into the book. I need to get into this book so I can check something off. Halfway done with water. Halfway. Steps we're done with. I might go for a second walk, but I'm going to definitely do something other than walking. Maybe DDP yoga. Fingers crossed. I literally was taking a nap and woke up. This dude is in a car. Does he lift or does he drive for Lyft? Seriously. But he's actually a cool dude, so check out Sam Sulek, for real. Like, I really need to stop making that joke, but it's always funny. Like, I wake up at 1:30, I wake up about 2 in the morning to go use the bathroom. He's driving. I wake up at 5 in the morning. He's driving. You know, I wake up from a nap in the afternoon. He's driving. Sam Sulek. Just, but you know what the thing is? He seems so much like a cool person. I don't even mind. But then again, I just keep wondering, how do I fall asleep to Will Tennyson and wake up to Sam Sulek? So it's a little bit after 2 o'clock. I did get all my water in. I'm just getting some paint from in here. I don't know how I got it. Well, I know how I got in there. Duh, I used it. I had to get out the house for a little bit because I had an urge that really hit me, and I really wanted to come on here and talk about it for a second. No, it wasn't. I'm not hungry right now by any means. It's that urge to weigh myself. Jesus Christ. It was the urge to really sit there and jump back on the scale again. It's when you're losing. Other people are telling you they see the change. They see the... Jesus, is that a nose hair? It sure is. Okay. It's when everyone tells you, hey, we see the change, you're getting smaller, this, that, and the other. But you look in the mirror and you don't see it. You just see yourself, And it gets a little annoying because it's like, are people gaslighting me or are they for real? Jesus. This is... Okay, I'm about to just go get another brush. But body dysmorphia is a motherfucker. It really is. Because it's one of them things where it's like, you know you're losing, and what you're really thinking about doing is moving the scale all over the house. You want to move the scale, and it's a portable scale. And I do think the scale is wrong because my scale's telling me I only have like 115 pounds of muscle and I only need to eat 900 calories a day. So the scale could be wrong. And that's the scary part, is maybe the scale is telling me some bullshit. I really wish I had my Fitbit scale still. It's somewhere in Portland, Oregon. Actually, no, Vancouver, Washington. I need to go get my stuff from there, for real. But actually, no, I might move there. Yeah, we're not going to get all this. But if you have body dysmorphia, understand it's not your body, it's you. It's your brain, okay? You've seen yourself so many times the way you are, and your mind still sees the old you. Like, for example, I'll wake up in the morning and, where like my stomach would be like, round and smooth. Now it's starting to kind of like sink in a little bit, kind of like where the fat is leaving. But you don't see yourself getting smaller. You see yourself still 400 pounds, even though, no, the scale says no, you're getting smaller. So I had to get out the house and do something. So the ultimate plan was I was going to take that green spreader down. Oh, by the way, I need to take that bag down, and I need to take that garment bag down and clean it. Wait a minute. Hold on. Why is that? I'm pointing to it right there. But I'm literally pointing at the... Never mind. Just never mind. I was going to take the spreader and throw some grass seed down. I was going to make up a whole workout for the grass seed bag and the fertilizer bag. Kind of like a circuit, like do like 10 overhead presses with both bags, with one bag, and then put the seed in, then get to one side, do 10 body weight squats, then, you know, push to the other part of the lawn, 10 more body weight squats until all the seed is gone, and then do something else like jumping jacks. But unfortunately, what happened is it is way too windy out. Jesus Christ. It is way too windy out right now. So that's not going to work because I got to water all this stuff in, and all the water is going to pretty much go everywhere. And I realized, so this is actually what I also realized. I don't have that much seed left. This is hand walk seed. But I do have a whole bag of fertilizer. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to wait until I get more seed, which should be a couple days. Then I can do the seeding and do that workout. So until then, what I'm probably going to do is I'm probably just going to walk the yard with some weed killer, spray every time, you know, like when I get to one side of the yard, maybe I'll do some jumping jacks and all that other stuff. I know people are going to look at me funny as fuck. I don't care anymore. They probably already look at me funny as fuck. Hi, neighbors. But anyway, I'm going to get on with that. By the way, I got all my water out of the way. I'm at 136 ounces. So water is done. We just got to get the second workout and then food for the night. So I'll probably do a little bit of recording of my workout if I do it. If I don't, I'm probably just going to do another walk because walking is life and I need 6,000 more steps, even though I just need 1,000 more steps. But I'll get back to you later. Dinner time. I finished another workout. I did a Gymshark body weight workout that they had. It was 30 minutes, and then I added a 15-minute walk in to get the rest of my steps going. But it's time to break the fast, and what we have is chicken thigh, 200 calories of macaroni pasta. I put some chili sauce in there. I think the chili sauce is 20 calories per packet. I put one packet in. And some baby carrots, because I know Mr. Brian Shaw doesn't like his carrots, so I'm going to take them for you. You can have the bison. I'll take the carrots. So I'm going to eat this. I'm not going to wrap up the video at dinner. I'll wrap it up just a little bit later before whatever. I don't like to eat on camera because Jesus Christ. But got my water. I'm already done with the water for the day. I'm already well above my water rate. But I'm going to chill out. I'm going to watch a little bit of I'm going to watch a little bit of Will Tennyson. And I'll get back to you and wrap up. Read some more of the book. See you in a bit. How can you not like this guy? How can you not like Will Tennyson? We'll get to that soon. How can you not like Will Tennyson? But anyway, gonna eat. I might have another one. Another chicken thigh. Maybe a little bit of a cabbage slaw with lemon juice dressing. But let's go, Will. And yeah, I got a TV in the back. I don't know why I'm not watching my TV, but who cares? Alright, so I'm not really hungry to eat much of anything else. I might have a Greek yogurt. Actually, what I did have is I made some cabbage slaw. I have like a pack of it in the refrigerator. I didn't know that stuff was so not a cup and a half is 25 calories. And I had some low-fat ranch dressing in the refrigerator that was about 75 calories. So 100 calories. Something for the fats. Anyway, I think what I'm gonna try to do is I'm gonna try to move from 20-4 to 22-2, and maybe I'll break the fast at 5, or so I can eat from 5 to 7, or I'll do 4 to 6. I don't know yet. I have no clue what I'm gonna do. I might stick with 20-4, but I'm not really hungry, so I'm not gonna probably eat anything else. I probably will have the yogurt, and then just to get the protein in and call it a life. Who knows? But anyway, want to end this video with I kind of like reading you guys something out of my journal that I've been writing. So I do the journal thing. I read the book. Everything goes in the front. Whatever goes in the back. So just wanted to read something to you before I left. Seeing the same people on the track every day and having them notice a change in me is rewarding. Seeing them also change feels rewarding. It's as if we're all each other's biggest cheerleaders and are cheering each other on to keep pushing. Over the next 75 days, I will notice the change in myself and show everyone that I can stick to something I start. I'm going to become the Body for Life champion like I was the Intercontinental champion. I will push until Bill Phillips himself acknowledges me as his tribal chief. Put those ones up, folks. Put them up now and subscribe too. No, seriously. I'm so inspired by the body of work video that I hope to someday become part of a 2.0 version. See you tomorrow.